Can regular people like you or me actually run for Congress? Answer is yes. There's actually only 3 criteria outlined in our Constitution. It says be 25 years old, live as a citizen for 7 years, and live in the state you're going to run in for 1 year. That's it. Does not require fancy titles, fancy degrees, secret handshakes, family money, nothing. On paper, the door is wide open. But here's the catch. Just because it looks open doesn't mean they let everyone inside. See, our system actually creates invisible barriers to keep people like me and you on the other side. And that's where we're about to break that down. Barrier number 1, money. To win a seat in the House of Representatives, it costs on average for any typical campaign around $1 to $2 million just to win a seat. I don't know about you, but my family don't even got 2,000 laying around, let alone 2 million. But neither does the bus driver, the nurse, the mom of 3 that has 2 jobs. And even if you run on small donations, you need thousands of them. And that takes time, it takes tools, and that's just something most regular people just do not have. Barrier? Time. Running for office is actually like a full-time job. Most regular people can't just quit their job to just go and run for office for a full year without pay. That's largely not possible for majority of Americans. Bills don't stop. The rent don't stop. Kids gotta eat. How are you gonna do that? You can't just give up your livelihood for that. Usually the only people that do run are the people with money, connections, and safety nets. The people that already have it are the ones that go and run and represent us. That's who is in office. Majority of these people own businesses. They're CEOs. They have millions of dollars. They have a whole 15 house estates. These people have it already. And then they go and have more. Barrier number 3, gatekeeping. In our political parties, they don't spread their resources evenly. They choose their guy behind closed doors, and you're basically shut off from everything else. If you're not that guy, you get shut off from the media, the debates, the voters, even the donor networks. You're basically playing the game, and the game's already tilted before it starts. Barrier number 4, red tape. Even just getting your name on the ballot. Sometimes it takes thousands of people's signatures for a petition. There's stacks of paperwork, there's strict filing deadlines, and the filing fees are not exactly worker friendly. $1,740. That's a lot for a working class person. Consideration, how many people can't even afford $1,000 for an emergency fund? That's around 42% of our population. So all those people that are already struggling have no ability to actually run for office at all because it's way out of their depth. And if you miss even a single step, you're knocked out before you even start. Here's the wildest part. Everyone hates Congress. Congress's approval rating's been at around 15% for decades now. Almost everyone's saying at the same time, y'all suck. And for some reason, around 90% of them or more still get reelected year over year over year. How in the hell is that possible? Incumbent advantage. If you already sit in Congress, you get free staff, free mail, free media coverage, and the big old donors. And the candidate just does not. Rigged maps. They often draw these maps in very unbelievable ways, where there's like a whole blue neighborhood, and they'll just draw the lines right around the neighborhood because they have tools that can be hyper specific as to who's in and who's out. And that helps them get the votes that they want, them choosing their voters. And we got voter despair. People stop believing that their vote and their voice matters, then turnout drops. Then when turnout drops, they get the votes that are always consistently coming to them. And then power cycles. Power cycles and power cycles. Yeah, the Constitution does say regular people like me and you could run, hypothetically, but the system makes sure that me and you never get the opportunity. And that's why you see the weird mismatch of 15% of approval rate for our Congress, but there's a 93% re-election rate. People don't like it, but the people always get it. If the game was fair, if money didn't decide who won and who lost, if the maps weren't rigged and the political parties couldn't just choose who their favorites were, we'd have a lot more people that look like me and you versus looking like them. I'm Kaya Creekmore. I'm North Carolina's 5th district candidate for U.S. Congress. Like, repost, and comment down below more questions you have about our political education that they don't teach us in schools. This is the people's movement. Let's get it.